Hello everyone, it is Friday, which means we're going to be playing some more Ace Attorney. And I have my water, I have all the things I need in order to... Okay then, where do you want to go? I should really have put that in afterwards, but where do you want to go? Yes, I have implemented some new things in the reward thing. So where do you want us to go when we're done with this today, Ven? We're just gonna have to remember that Ven will be in charge of the where we raid, who we raid when we're done streaming today. Really, Ven? Really? I mean, it literally said it, like, just above, like, what it... Yes, you're now in charge of who we raid at the end of the stream. Congratulations. But thank you for the resub there, Fell Knight. I didn't forget about you. So, we're going to be playing some more Ace Attorney today. And it's going to be amazing because, of course... Twitch just said something, I just clicked. That's so responsible of you, like not knowing what you bought. But yes, I have. Wow, that is bright as hell. Let's see if I can turn down the brightness. I can't. Oh well. Guess we're just going to leave with that. Okay, so. What was that? Yes, I have added a bunch of new rewards down below that you can use the ducats for, including that I should drink and stay hydrated, someone who will pick who I raid for this one stream. I just put on this hat behind me until someone else like tells me we can take it off. Turning on an ad because Twitch is annoying. And thank you. Oh. Thank you very much there, Fell Knight, for gifting. That is, I believe, 2 subs. It is much appreciated. Let's see. Is paying for... Yes. There's some noises options. There is no option for that because you get that by yourselves. So, let's play some Edgeworth. Let's play some Miles Edgeworth. You don't need to pay... Fuck. Okay. That is new. Okay, crisis averted. Yeah, I know, but it'll be like a 30-minute cooldown for that at least, so... At least that way we can get somewhat of control whenever we get this stupid mid-roll ad thing going on. Because apparently Twitch hasn't given up on that. So, yeah. It is just annoying me, but hey, what can I do? I would prefer to have be in control of when those fucking ads appear. But... just Twitch, you know. I think it's unreasonable to like demand that the streamers put in ads everywhere for the non-subs. It is annoying. I don't like it one bit. And but I'm just gonna have to play by the rules for now. And I feel, you know, I feel like Twitch is backing us into a corner. Claim the destiny. Let's see. Claim the destiny. Almost anything. Make noises. That's an ask me question. The ad will not play for the subs, if I've understood it correctly. So that's a thing. But during the ad, I will not continue playing either. During the time, I will just like sit and chat or something. And I will just clip it out of the YouTube archive because I want everyone to be able to see it. Okay, sure. What have I done? This is like such a bad idea, but at the very least, that's too much power. Well, you know, this is what you get. Well, you know, so I guess we're starting with a ad break. So just going to. It makes me feel bad, you know. And we still have 45 seconds to go, and I need to figure out something to do during all of this. Are we trying to delay until I get audio back? No, Pix. This is just audio, like ad thing. It's just. I mean, well, it's, at the very least, we don't get any mid-roll ads now, so yay. So 30. That should be at least 30 minutes cooldown on that one. Let's see, 19 seconds to go. So, I hope you're all gonna have a good weekend. Also, I do have a little bit of the deliciousness with me today. Yeah, Ellen just gifted everyone a sub. Yeah, just Ellen doing Ellen-ish. We're about to go, and welcome back, everyone. That was the first ad. So hopefully we won't have to get another one for another, like, we just started. And I should really put a timer on that. Just like you have to wait a certain amount, see if that's possible. But let's get into it, because I want to start playing. The Imprisoned Turnabout. Let's begin. Huh?
By the way,
Yeah?
you've had some requests for that sofa stream to come back.
Okay. That'll happen later.
So, one thing I thought of.
Can we do that discussion later? Oh, okay. So, he's dead. I need to keep track of the redemption thing. Redemption queue. Oh, okay. Yeah, he dead. He very dead. He's not coming! He's not coming, sir. How long does he intend to keep us waiting? Now, Miss Edgeworth. There's no need to get a crowd in the twist. Ethan Rook's murder. 2 days after the incident, we visited the detention center. Naturally, we're hoping to meet with the defendant, Horace Knightley. His trial is set to begin the next day, with me serving as a prosecutor. Still, he is rather late. You there, do you know what's going on? I can't remember the name of reporting face. Reporting girl. It's terrible! It's likely he's been murdered! What? What do you say? Murdered inside the detention center. Mr. Edgeworth, let's go check it out! You there, take us to the crime scene, post haste. Yes, sir. Not is not in his cell. I thought he's being held there. What are you doing, sir? This way. Where are you taking us, pal? I thought through this door is the... it's a prison. Prison? Then what were the small rooms back there? Those cells are just part of the detention center. They're used for holding suspects temporarily while they wait their trial. That's quite the door for a prison. I don't know what like a prison looks like, but hell, that's a big-ass door. What lies ahead is a facility that serves a completely different purpose. This is for criminals who have been declared guilty, sir, about their sentence, pal. It's the one place a great thief doesn't want to end up, Kay. I'm opening the door now. Please follow me. There's no mistaking it. Knightley's dead. Moreover, he was murdered inside the prison walls. How exactly did this happen?
I can't believe something like this would happen to Mr. Knightley!
Yes, I can't believe it either. But the scene you see before you is unmistakably the reality. The unmistakable reality.
Besides, wasn't Mr. Knightley supposed to be in the detention center?
Indeed, he was. Knightley hadn't had his trial yet. Before the suspect is found guilty, they're detained in the detention center's holding cells. They only entered a prison after they received a guilty verdict. Knightley should not have been moved in there. Do you think he passed through those giant doors that we went through earlier, sir? Oh god, that breaks my voice. Huge metal doors and a long passageway separate the prison from the detention center. As a suspect, Knightley wouldn't have been able to pass through. Welcome, pigs! What happened to Knightley? In order to solve this mystery, we must first investigate the crime scene. But to answer your earlier question, Pix, Van decided to redeem a ad time thing, so yeah. Horace Knightley, murdered right before his trial. Let me take a closer look. Hello, Septile. Welcome. This is... oh, it's a rubber glove. Yes, there's no mistake. It's a rubber glove. How come there's only one? Let me take a closer look. It's covered in mud up to the wrist. Maybe someone's playing with the mud in the prison. I want to get in on the action too. Do it on your own time when we're not investigating a case. Well, the fingers on the glove are covered in blood. Wasn't that you who redeemed the ad thing earlier? Yeah, it was you. You redeemed the ad thing, so I did an ad, which is why it wasn't paused earlier. This glove was dropped after the pool of blood formed. Ah, why is that? It was on the floor before the pool of blood had formed. The blood would have formed an outline around the glove. Yeah, the van has too much power. We'll have to see if, no spoilers. We'll have to see if I keep all these, these redemption things. Because, I know a lot of you have a bucket of ducats. So, yeah. Oh, I see! The blood would have only gotten on the edges of the glove. This glove was discarded after it was covered in blood. That would mean that the killer left it behind. Indeed, it is highly probable. Yes, Timo. Someone redeemed me to wear a hat, so I am wearing the hat. Only down to 80,000. At the very least, the person who dropped this saw the body. You there! What is it, sir? Do you recognize this glove? Yes, sir. The inmates use it for these for the prison labor. That's all. Rubber gloves are usually kept in the inmates' rooms. They're strictly regulated, so you can't just take them out. Indeed. There are no signs of any other rubber gloves in this room. Huh? What is this? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth has something similar in his office. It's a portable chessboard. It was probably the victims. Ah, Mr. Knightley enjoyed chess, right? Let's see. They don't need a microphone. Technically. It was probably using the past time in the detention center. So what's up with his leg? He's covered in a dirty sheet. There's a rope on top of the sheet. Was not tied up with this rope. Let's take a look under the sheet. We might be able to find something. Yikes! The sheet is also bright red. These appear to be bloodstains. We might be able to find something. Well, let's search this area a bit more closely. Yikes, this sheet is so bright red. It really is bright red, sir. These appear to be bloodstains. A Roman bloody stain sheet. This might be something else. Yes, let's check the area again in case I overlooked something. Okay. But, like... the blood from his neck stained his brace bright red. The cause of death was most likely his knife wound. He probably died instantly. He couldn't even cry out in pain. There are small bumps on his head. Are these bruises? Subtile. No backseating. We will get everything. We will get everything. Oh, maybe after he was stabbed in the neck, he fell back and hit his head. I wonder. At this time, there are too many unknowns. I should probably make an alias for the, there is a backseating command. I mean, it's listed in the description down below. The stream description. But I should probably make an alias for backseat gaming on that. Okay, do you have your digital camera? I'd like the detective to take a photo of the body. Would you let him borrow it? Sure thing! Here, Gummy! Thanks, pal! Alright, I'm taking the picture, sir. Is it? You'll just have to tell me if it's a bit too much, because I will have to do some adjustments later. Okay, let's turn down the volume a little bit on the audio. Game audio. There we go. Still, he's wearing some awfully dirty clothes. There appear to be dirt stains in several places. He's wearing those clothes even though they're dirty. He's just like me, sir. Detective, I hope you realize that not everyone shares your lack of hygiene. There's also this, he has this like thing here. There's something on his finger. Let's have a close look. Oh, it looks like an expensive ring. Don't steal it. What? I didn't know anything yet. Everyone done this. Okay, let's check on the... There's a whip here. Let's see. form that lists the inmates was scheduled to use this room. There are numbers written here. Probably the prison numbers. I had to recall a number, like T4137. Yes, that's why we are born with a name. I don't know if we call Grit T. Or the Terminator. What about your name? The section of the room is covered in dirt. The dirt is soft and has footprints on it, sir. There are too many footprints. Won't be easy to identify them all. Until the forensics arrive, probably shouldn't tamper with this area. Detective, please don't trip and fall into the dirt. I'll be careful, sir. I don't want to get my favorite coat dirty. I'm more worried you'll mess up the footprints. Also, there is no door I can interact with here. Well, let's just drop it from here. There are a bunch of strange tools here. I don't see anything out of place. I'm kind of picking up the scent of animals. Do you have a special smelling ability or something? No, this is a feeling. It's a sense of treasure. Remind me to look up all value buttons in my safe. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I wouldn't steal your valuables. So, you won't steal someone else's valuables. I'm a little curious about this cage in the back here, but I still don't seem to be able to interact with it. We won't rest until we've stolen every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Indeed. This is quite a large area to investigate. Okay. Oh, I love that guy. It's a pulley. Is that you for prison labor too? Looks like it. There's something I want to ask you. Don't you even think about dangling on the hook? Huh? I didn't know that was all I wanted to do. Somehow I had a feeling. It's a cage inside a cage. It's inside a prison. That's like cageception. I believe the correct term is prison cell. The same thing! You need to look more at the essence of things! Now, where have we had this conversation before? Also, can someone please, redeem the hat off? Because this thing is hot as hell! Actually, it's more important to get the correct information. Thanks, Pix! Oh, that thing is bloody hot. Those are some colorful sheets. Hey, lad, you are terrible. They're the most eye-catching thing in the room. Are we fighting over my hat here? So I'll leave it on my desk here, which I do while you sort it out. I mean, I do like this hat. It's a very nice hat. But while it's still summer, it's too bloody hot. They don't fit in with a prison. It's a whip place on top of the sheets. It reminds me of the whip lady. Maybe she left her whip here. I doubt she'd ever leave her whip behind. There was a rope near the body as well. by the way, my special talent. If it's about rope escapes, there is no need for that now. It shouldn't be show it off that badly. It's a pulley. Okay. Is there anything out of place? Yes, sir. If I have to say... What is it? There's a dead body over there.
Yup, that's definitely out of place.
If you notice anything out of place, please be sure to tell me. Yes, sir. He was arrested on the afternoon of the 25th, and then killed this morning on the 27th. I never expected a criminal to become the victim, sir. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it doesn't leave a good taste in your mouth. Maybe the killer killed Knightley. He couldn't let anyone who'd seen his true identity live, or something like that. I need to just check a thing. Just gotta check on a thing. Just have to make sure of my little thing I forgot. Are you talking about Shelley the killer? If he was the killer, then he would have left his calling card behind. Besides, didn't we also see his true identity as well? That's right! And we're still alive, sir! Still, to commit murder in such a place is no easy task. How did the criminal murder Knightley? It's nice that the prison and detention center are connected, sir. As they always get to share their visitors room. It's actually quite convenient. I think guys are more uncomfortable than the Well, it's an unusual design, but it's convenient for visitors. Why did the detention center and the prison need to separate in the first place, sir? The suspects go in the detention center while the convicts go into the prison. They might seem similar, but they're actually two completely different facilities. Don't insult best girl gumshoe. Those cramped, dark, and uncomfortable cells seem all the same to me, sir. If you're still having trouble understanding the differences, why don't you step inside one? I think I'll pass, sir. Oh, wait, that's wrong.
There's a wash basin over there.
Are there any clues that could be useful to this case?
I ain't smelling the signs of treasure.
I'm searching for clues here, not treasure. Let's see if we can get some logic going. The sheets stacked here have a very distinctive pattern. It's the same as this bloodstained sheet. That's right, Kay. Don't steal my lines like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, you shouldn't get caught off guard like that.
I'll never lose my edge of the great teeth. I thought she was on a hiatus. Well, we collected quite a bit of evidence.
With the three of us right here, it's gonna be a piece of cake, right, Gummy?
That's right, pal. We're the invincible trio. It's too early to start celebrating. There's still something we haven't found yet.
Ah, what haven't we found yet, sir?
The murder weapon that took the victim's life has not been found yet. Okay, that's the only thing that was there. I mean, we're looking at the stab wound, so...
Ah, now that you mention it, you're absolutely right, sir.
Detective, get your act together. This is not the most basic of the basics.
I'm sorry, sir. Oh, don't worry about it, Gummy. I didn't notice it either.
That's not much of a consolation. In this prison, dangerous objects that could be used as weapons are strictly regulated. It would be quite dangerous if the inmates got their hands on them. Obtaining a murder weapon and carrying it around is not an easy task.
I see. You have a point.
What was the murder weapon, and where did it go? That could be the key to solving this case. Huh? No visitors there already. Okay, how do I, like, do this guy? I like this music, but how do I voice this guy? Sorry to barge in like this. Is this a crime scene? You're... you aren't you? That piercing gaze, that firm brow. It's been a long time. Mr. Shields? Yes. That furry thing around your neck and that stiff greeting. There's no doubt about it. Prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Fancy meeting you here. What?
What are you saying, pal? Mr. Edgeworth's not that old man.
Detective, it's fine.
Oh, it's you.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I thought you looked a bit young. You two are so similar. Looks like your Uncle Ray got the two of you mixed up again. You never change. How many years has it been since you last saw each other? I've already forgotten. Your Uncle Ray has been overseas these past few years. But you know, something I still haven't forgotten. About you and your betrayal.
I'm getting some bad vibes over here. Do you know this guy, Mr. Edgeworth?
Allow me to introduce him to you. Raymond Shields, attorney at law. Ace, Attorney Shields. Ray Shields, at your service. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm Detective Ned Gumshoe, sir. Hi, Faraday. Nice to meet you. I'm a great thief.
I'm correct on hiatus. A great thief. Well, that sounds romantic. Now, how wonderful.
Oh, Mr. Shields, you get it, right?
I'm currently recruiting new members. The registration forms are easy to fill out. That's splendid. Uncle Ray would love to join with the gang.
I'm sorry, but we're only accepting criteria for women and energetic girls.
I see. Well, that's too bad. So, how about a hug then? It's a bit of a sign of affection.
No.
I This isn't urine after all. Mr. Shields, what are you doing here? He dares accuse best boy Edgeworth of things. Oh my god, here we go again. Mr. Shields, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right. Sorry. Preventing the attorney from investigating the crime scene is a Von Karma way, isn't it? Hey! You've been going on about Von Karma this and Von Karma that. What's your problem, pal? You revoke that.
Hold it!
Detective, restrain yourself. This cannot be helped. Mr. Shields, are you the defense attorney for Horace Knightley? That's right. Or should I say, I was his defense attorney. Mr. Shields is the defense attorney. If Knightley had not been murdered, I would have been going up against him in court. I should listen to what he has to say. I like this music, it's great. Since you received the request to represent the victim, that must mean... yes. Yorga Ray was supposed to meet with Knightley, buddy boy. As was I. I had planned to meet with him, but then we heard the report of the dead body. I even bought him a California roll. Okay, this guy is a man of culture. Sushi. He's got great taste. Mr. Shields, you can't bring food into the detention center. Oh, is that right? Well, you like it? No thanks. Still, to think that Prosecutor Edgeworth actually meet with the defendants. All defendants are guilty, wasn't that the Von Karma way? That is a thing of the past. Is that right? So, you sure you don't want it? I told you I don't want it! Did you meet with Knightley? We met yesterday. They called me over as soon as Knightley boy was arrested. He was being quite hostile. Oh yeah, he mentioned you. He talked about how you interfered with his plans. He probably said some nasty things about me. Even if he hates me, I'm fine with it. Man, the two of us had a great time talking about you. Mr. Shields, you talked about me. I frequent the visitors' room here quite often. It's been quite a while since I had such a good time. Ha! So you're a regular in this prison. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not here as an inmate. I'm here to visit an old acquaintance of mine. We usually meet in the visitors' room. But I've also been here before. There. Should I ask him about this room? This room was where the body was found. Do you know anything about it? Ah, this room, eh? Here's a pop quiz for the prodigy prosecutor. Which of the three is a name for this room? The morgue, the entertainment room, the lecture room. I mean, do we have a map of this thing? We do have a map, right? So this is a workshop, and I would reckon this is because of that this is either the entertainment room or the lecture room. The lecture room. So they take tired of Knightley boy and lecture him to death. No, as expected of Prosecutor Edgeworth, you have an eye for detail. Well, let's reveal the correct answer. Prosecutor Edgeworth's answer is wrong. The correct answer is the workroom. All 3 choices were wrong. I hate it when he does that. And the inmates carried out various prison labor in here. It also serves a rehab program, allowing them to receive job training in prison. Now, that's not how you rehab someone. Seriously. You don't make sweatshops in a prison and call it rehab. Seriously. That's not how this works. That's prison labor. That's not rehab. So, how do they monitor this room? Who's in charge of the key to the entrance? The closet in Edgeworth. Even your Uncle Ray doesn't have all the answers? Hey, you there. Could you tell us? Yes, sir. This room doesn't use any locks or keys. It's a locks, doors are equipped with sensors. What do you mean by that? All the prison inmates are wearing electronic bracelets. We brace the process to the door and activate the sensor and an alarm will sound. After a certain amount of time has passed, the bracelet will emit a painful shock. If the bracelets are tampered with, it will emit an electric shock 3 times more powerful. Oh my dear. Man from Car is a well-known prosecutor and was Miles. I'm bloody sure this new guy is defeating him. Murder is a dead pay that deal.
That's terrifying!
So ensure the inmates follow the rules, though it seems a bit harsh. That's why whenever an inmate goes through a door, a guard has to accompany them. To deactivate the sensors first. And that's for that. Did any of the inmates use the workshop room today? In the past few days, no one has used this room, I'm sure of it. So, not one inmate has entered this room today. So, you can relax, Subtile, because I think we're gonna have a AAPS, or in this case, I guess it's gonna be an AAAPS for picks. So, she'll probably get around. Provided this guy's not a murderer. If that's the case, it raises a contradiction with the crime scene. There is something in this crime scene that should not exist. I will use my powers of deduction to inspect this crime scene again. I mean, this is the only thing I can think about. Actually, I'm gonna check this again because there's another thing back here I didn't check. This one for inmate use. Okay. Oh. Yes, I was thinking. Okay, so just that. Well, the only thing that contradicts that it says the door sensor and the glove.
Eureka!
The inmates cannot freely enter this room, as they're wearing bracelets instead of the sensors. According to the guard, it seems that no inmates were scheduled to enter this room today. However, a rubber glove used by the inmates was left in here. That is a direct contradiction. Then, who left this rubber glove in here, sir? I don't know yet. However, it seems that this rubber glove is connected to our case. God, aside from the inmate and prison guards, does anyone else have access to this room? Well, this is a prison faculty after all. Only inmates and prison guards come here. Mr. Shields? What do you say? There are others that do come in here. Well, aside from inmates and prison guards, there are certain things that can enter this room. Are you talking about them? But they're... Mr. Shields, what are these things you speak of? Oh, it should be obvious. You came in here without seeing one prosecutor Edgeworth. You usually can find them walking around the prison facility. Well, you'll see once we leave this room, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Hey, you're just saying that to get Mr. Edgeworth to leave, pal. Oh, what now? Don't you trust me? Mr. Detective, you have a big body but a small mind. What did you say, pal? Hold it! Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, sir. Oh, come on. Follow me. I'll show you what Uncle Ray has to tell me. This place is a little different from your normal prison. There are more than just the prisoners and guards living here. Animals. You see that rabbit there? That white rabbit with the evil red eyes? It's evil. It's got red eyes. Yes, animals. According to God, they introduced animal theory here 70 years ago. I feel like it gotta be a Shetland horse. Are those the only ones that are that small and not the pony? Each prisoner is assigned an animal. In other words, they receive a pet's partner. Yeah, exactly, Knight. That's what I was thinking. Like, red-eyed bunnies you should run from.
Huh? That seems, kind of fun.
Plus, learn to take care of their pets is a great qualification to have.
Ah! So you mean that workroom?
Yeah, that's why prisoners practice taking care of their pets. So then, the thing you mentioned that you enter the crime scene is right. These animals. That doesn't make any sense, pal. Why would an animal live behind a rubber glove? Oh, quite right. But the fact remains that they could have entered a crime scene. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please talk some sense into this man? Mr. Shields, are the animals allowed to go wherever they please? Most doors in this prison are fitted with sensors. The sensors not only sound an alarm in response to the prisoner's bracelets, they also respond to the animal's microchip when the doors open.
Microchip?
They're like a tiny machine embedded under the animal's skin. All it takes is a simple injection, and the microchip's inserted.
What? That sounds painful.
I've heard it's not that painful, but anyway. Since the animals aren't criminals, they're allowed to move around freely. How ironic. The ones with the most freedom in this prison are the animals. All the more reason to be suspicious of the rabbit, right? But still, they can't go out of the prison. The prison's entrance does not have a sensor. Oh. What is that? Is that a bell? What's that? What's this? This dog. It has a bell on its collar. Wasn't this the sound that we heard earlier? Poor Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, why are you glaring at each other?
I mustn't lose.
Edgeworth, you're not good with dogs, are you, sir? I'll take that dog myself. Here, boy. Here, boy. It completely ignored me, sir.
Compared to the other animals, there is something different about this one. I'm sensing a great hostility towards me only. Well, now that we're introduced to all the animals, what's next on the agenda?
Of course, we should question those related to the case, pal.
Yes, we should gather information about the state of things when the body was discovered.
We'll start with you in that cell. Tell us what you know. Completely ignoring me, sir.
You then, do you know anything about the incident?
He's scary.
Don't be so cold, come on, you can talk to us. Or how about an introductory hug? It's time. What was that? Sorry, was Uncle Ray's joke a little too much? Exercise time. This man is clearly odd. We need to get some answers from him. Your name is? Me. I'm prisoner number D259. J. Edward. Gotta raise my metabolism. I can't let my muscles rest. Muscles aside, it looks like you've lost a lot of weight. Half much is one even before it's begun. Yeah. Gonna make the weight limit. Are you entering some kind of tournament? Perhaps it's a boxer. Yeah, I'm a full boxer, but exercise is just a hobby of mine.
Well then, it sure looks like the bear's hobbies too. He's hanging on like an apron. Oh, so cute.
This is Rocky the polar bear. Is my partner. He's losing his tongue. Maybe we can try asking him now. Where were you and Rocky at the time of the incident? I don't know anything. I got nothing to say to you. That is for me to decide, and I'll answer the question. Didn't I tell you? I know nothing. He has no intention of talking.
In that case, you have no chance but to use that.
Yes, even since it has nothing to do with this, we'll just have to prove that there's a connection. Mr. Albert, by all means, you will tell us what you know.
Gotta stay hydrated. Claim the destiny. Drink.
Now, let's analyze the situation. A fighting stance. It seems that he has become agitated. In these circumstances, a direct confrontation would be pointless. When my opponent becomes agitated, I should wait and see. Ah, come on. Let's start with asking what his mood is today. Let's tire him out before they sing on the bell. Can you tell me what you have done today? Answer me. If you want to fight with me, get your fighting stance. Why? You're throwing the towel already. But this is not a fist fight. Welcome to the war that is chess. By the way, hasn't that moving around tired you out yet? Don't underestimate my stamina. Test me with a body of yours. I am tired. Well, first of all, I held back in my training today as I quietly listened. Quietly? Then what was all that sweat? Buzzer. That's all I wanted to say. I'm getting a little tired. You're a well-trained boxer, however, you need more practice in the art of lying. Getting a little tired. That is not possible. You said quietly in your cell the whole moment, just a moment ago. Rocky, looks like this is gonna be a tough opponent. Serious mode engage. Don't lose the weights. This man looks like he's still hiding something. Next, I'll ask him at the time of the incident. Yeah, he just rock lead us. I do not need to use fists. My words alone are enough for a KO. When the incident occurred, did you notice anything unusual about the prison? Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered. Rocky, you hear this? I have no time for jibber-jabber. I'll eat knuckle sandwich. What's a waste of food? Oh, okay. When he gets worked up, he's losing fighting stance. During those times, I should just calmly wait and see. Do you recall what you were doing at the time of the incident? Sleeping. Rocky was too. The incident has happened just a few moments ago. You look wide awake to me. Muscle strengthen while they're resting. Sleep is important. Well, I'm sorry to have woken you. Rest is part of training, right? Oh, so you get it out. Not bad response here. Oh, I don't recall ever introducing myself as a prosecutor. How did you know? That's the conversation we had when we first entered this room. Were you by any chance eavesdropping on us? In that case, there's no way you could have been asleep. You just lied to us. You got me there. You pack a nice punch. Yeah, I lied about sleeping. So what? I'm just exercising in the gym. You got a problem with that? Well, now that I know he wasn't late, I should remember this clue. Answer the question. What was the situation like at the time of the incident? Sorry, but I got no answer. I was asleep then. Probably was too. Stop telling such an obvious lie. Didn't you research earlier you were exercising? I just ate the counter. Your back's against the ropes and there's no way out. Just confess already. Hey, quiet If outsiders like you make a racket, you'll frighten the animals. You've been persistent, however, I'm afraid you're about to hit the mat. You said again just now. Did something happen earlier? To frighten the animals? Gah! Damn it. How could I have gotten such a sucker punch like that? Yeah. There was this great scream back then. It started with that. It startled the animals. Damn. I would never have lost it in real ring. Check. Mate. I believe this proves that you do know something about the case. Damn. Okay, I'll talk.
You did it, Mr. Edgeworth!
Don't lose focus, Kay. The real game has just begun. Let's just stop for a moment. Uncle Ray's got an important thing to say. It must be fate that's brought us together after all these years. Ah, yes. Bravo. I have received the opportunity to observe your kill skills carefully, and I'll give a detailed report to that person about how much you've grown.
Is that person?
Oh, you didn't know? Well, this doesn't concern Kay. She doesn't need to know. Whoa, man. You scared me. I need to get some work. Don't get so worked up. That sounds like wrestling almost. You can't do what you like. It doesn't matter to me. Have you been living your life ever since you were tainted by the Von Karma way? I'm sure that person will be interested. I feel that is my duty to report it to him. You know, I'll expose your mistakes here. I won't let you disappoint him any further.
Mr. Edgeworth, just what are you guys talking about?
Don't concern yourself with this. Our only opponent now is Albert. Well then, let's hear it. What do you know about the case?
Chinese food, yay.
You're gonna be sorry. Recreation time ended around 10 a.m. To return to his room and went straight to my training. Just like counting two, I heard a voice shout out. I've been stabbed. Some nights I'm in pain calling out for help, but I couldn't do anything since I was locked up in my cell. So I went back to my training. That is odd. You really weren't bothered by that shout? Even if I was, there was nothing I could do. Look out for the number one before you look out for others. That's the basic rule in prison. Oh, indeed. Even if you wanted to take a look, you'd still be locked in your cell. Is all that training equipment yours? You seem to have quite a collection. I get it from my supplier.
Supplier?
You can do just about anything if you put in an order. It's our secret shop. That's quite convenient. So, if Uncle Ray wanted a cute girl, in that case, you should order a book on how to give testimony. Because I'm gonna knock you down for the count in one hit. You're gonna KO me. Stop kidding around. Hey, don't ignore your Uncle Ray. So I Actually, I want to wait with presenting that one. I don't know about it, because the scream was like he died in. Could you describe that voice for me? Well, yes, jailbird. Gay Albert. Jailbird. It was the voice of someone whose life was in peril. Tell. Hurry. So letting matter. And this voice, you hear it quite clearly. You've never heard a scream of a carnage man before? I told you, the man was screaming for his life. Of course I heard it clearly.
Hold it!
Was that all? Did you say anything else? That was all? You didn't see anything important after that? That's for me to decide. I'd like to hear it, please. If you really want to know that badly, I'll let me recreate the scene for you right now. No. Sorry, that was a stupid thing to ask you. Miles, you should apologize too. Ow. This is vital. I'd like to clarify everything possible. Come. Bear with us for Uncle May's sake, okay? I heard the voice, but okay. But the only thing I would like.
Objection!
Mr. Albert, can you hear my voice clearly? What are you? You mocking me? The victim received a fatal blow to the throat, which means he couldn't have possibly screamed. So, why did you hear a non-existent scream? That's, there should be a bit of scream. There should have been one. Rip that smug look off your face. Yeah, you're right. I never heard that scream. The one who heard it was the guy in the next cell. The next cell. Oh, I just noticed. Look here. Just right above where I'm pointing. That is amazing. I guess we know who is there. Oh, there's a parrot there. What's up? Yeah, I heard a scream. Recreation time just ended and it happened just after we returned to our cells. So then I tell that guy, I heard a great scream. Can you describe that scream for me? What is it, Bello? Sure. I never told that guy about the content of the scream though. Yeah. Someone, quickly, a man's been... Something like that. So it wasn't the victim. Claim destiny. But rather it was the first person who discovered the body of Scream. I see. Well, that solves that mystery. Stretch and a posture strength. I should really fix that as well. Those things, because I am so terrible at slouching in my chair when I'm streaming or just working in general. Thank you, Bello. I should really add the stretching and posture checking. Great. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Albert's testimony. Is that really true? There's just no problem with Albert's testimony. Well, it does change like what is the relevance, so there is a problem, let's say. No, in this case a new problem has presented itself. Mr. Albert, why did you not hear the scream?
It's odd that you didn't hear the scream, sir. Hey, you! Why didn't you hear the scream, pal?
Okay, I need to open the window because it's bloody hot in here. Which is weird. Like, we don't have any ovens on. It is not boiling outside. It's just boiling in here. Actually, nope, shouldn't be.
Hey! You guys, do you suspect me? I was shot in the stupid cell the whole time. How could I have killed someone in the workroom?
How do you know it was a workroom?
That would be impossible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, none of us could have killed him.
If we're gonna kill them, we've already killed you guys by now. You guys don't think you're going to get out of this prison alive?
I nearly forgot, despite being locked inside cages, these guys are still dangerous criminals.
Looks like we got ourselves in a bad situation.
What do I do? I can't talk to him in these circumstances. Okay. Okay, so she's a judge. Please be silent.
Can't you see we're busy here?
Shh. Silence is golden.
What the?
Now your hands. You shall remain silent while under the judgment of the law. You should all be thankful. You get to live your life without the need of money. You are to receive a blessing of the goddess of law. Guard, if you please.
Congratulations! You get to spend the night in the disciplinary room.
Oh, not there. Anywhere but there. Accept this wonderful blessing. Let your heart be reborn and cast away your sins.
Stop it! No! No!
Ah, goddess of law, give this man your blessing. I thank you.
You are?
My name is Justine Courtney. I'm a privileged to be a judge, an emissary of the strength of the law.
A judge, you say? Why are you here?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I came to meet with you personally. I convey the will of the Prosecutional Investigation Committee. It is my appointed task. The Prosecution Investigation Committee? What's that? Do not use that name so lightly. Those are the sacred words of the goddess of law. Since little Kay doesn't know, Uncle Ray will explain it for her. The PIC is an assembly comprised of 11 members. Their job is to check if the prosecutors are doing their jobs properly. If I'm not mistaken, its members were elected from politicians and those of the legal profession. So, I take it you are one of the members? Indeed. I am thankful they judge me worthy of such a task. Aren't you thankful that I was able to meet you here? How about a hug of thankfulness? A prosecutorial investigation committee also shares deep ties with the Bar Association. Hey. I was just kidding. No need to make that scary face now. So your entire job is to find the bad prosecutors and punish them? Well said. May you be blessed by the goddess of law. Our job is to remove problematic prosecutors from their cases. And so those people not fit to be prosecutors be stripped of their prosecutor's badge. What business does this whatchamacallit committee have to do with Mr. Edgeworth, pal? We're in the middle of an investigation here.
Objection!
Oh, I hate this guy already. From that voice alone. Wow, you are thick. Seriously, how thick-headed can you be? Okay, just from that objection, I hate this guy already. Yeah, and yet pain is working still. And just who do you think you are, pal? Me, I'm a prosecutor. Sebastian the Best is my name. Haven't you heard of me? At the prosecutor's office, everyone calls me the best. I'm so beloved there. I've never heard of you. Hey, you, Mr. Flatfoot, you've heard of me, right? This is the first time, pal. Oh, well, can't be helped. There's no way someone who's so thick on the intake has good ears.
That was...
Hey, Mina! Thank you for the resub there. That's 20 months and a 8-month streak. Yes? What is it? She's yelling at me. She wants something. I don't know what. You know, it's easier if you come out here instead of like yelling across the room, like across the apartment when you're playing Ghost of Tsushima. What do you mean, slow on the uptake? I suppose it's only natural as Sebastian only became a prosecutor last month. He's just a rookie prosecutor. Right. The best rookie prosecutor in the office. Oh, so he plans to be. Mr. Edgeworth, I am here to clean up the mess you made. What do you mean? The PSC intends to have him replaced, that much is clear. Mr. the Best, I know what you're trying to say. However, I have not been informed of this. Your Honor, I would like an explanation. Very well. The judgment has been passed under the name of the Goddess of Law. The incident at the President's welcoming event and the murder of Horace Knightley. The prosecutorial investigation committee has decreed that you will be taken off this case. And Sebastian has been appointed to take over the case. That is all. What? You can't just take him off the case like that, pal. Your Honor, I thought I asked for an explanation. The judgment is guilty. The Goddess of Law's verdict is absolute.
Objection!
I have done nothing to warrant being taken off this case. But remember. Very well. In that case, I shall remind you of all of your past crimes. You boarded the President's plane, which is protected by extraterritorial rights. And then, of all things, you ordered a search of the President's personnel. A single mistake could have sparked an international incident. You crossed the line as a prosecutor. You have gravely overstepped your authority.
Objection!
What? What? Automat? What? Apparently, Chinese, that's, Automat didn't like that. I don't even. I'll admit my actions may have gone against the rules. However, if I had not taken that risk, I'm certain the truth would never have been found. I have never considered my actions as mistakes. So, you were saying as long as the end justifies the means, it's all right to ignore the rules. That is an extremely dangerous way of thinking. No one is above the rules. That is the spirit of the law. I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your way of thinking. I see. That is a shame. Even so, the gavel must slam down at the conclusion of the trial. Even if you, or the defense attorney, or the suspect do not consent to the verdict. All you can do is accept the blessing of the goddess of law. Or will you fight it and risk losing your badge? You need to take my badge if I don't obey. Ah, that's too bad. It seems you understand. Now, then, guards, please proceed. Pix just wants to go on a stabbing spree. So, if we ever play Among Us with Pix, Pix should be as prime suspect on the stabbing, right?
All right there. Hey, what you doing? Aren't you supposed to be on our side? You should listen to the new prosecutor in charge. I don't want to work for you, pal.
Pix is pretty sus, yeah. Always brandishing those knives, you know? Super sus.
But isn't that the job of the flatfoot?
There's an overwhelming disadvantage here. Right? It's useless to resist any longer. Detective Gumshoe, you are now under the best authority. But that, Your Honor, yes, what is it? This does not mean I have to accept your decision. We'll meet again. Certainly. I look forward to that day. Let us go, Kay. Yeah. Wait, don't forget. I'll be reporting today's event to that person.